Hey everyone, welcome to Judging for the Win. I'm Dave, and this is my daily ruling. Today's question comes to us from the True Stories collection, as in, it actually happened at an event I was actually judging. And yes, for anyone wondering, the format was indeed Dan. Nick plays a Metamorphose against Amy's Svyelunite temple. Amy responds by sacrificing her land for 2 mana. Nick wants to cast Memory Lapse on his spell so that he can draw it again the next turn instead of wasting it. Is this possible? As a judge, and particularly as an educator, I find it extremely satisfying when I can answer a question with a simple and succinct explanation. In the actual live call, I was able to do just that, asking the players a single question that immediately led both of them to the correct answer and explanation. I promise to reveal what I said by the end of the episode, but I encourage those who already know the answer to the question from the original problem statement to consider how they might explain this answer to a player who just asked that question to you. Whether or not a player can cast a spell, such as Memory Lapse, is determined normally by a system of timing and priority. To answer the question that we're considering, we need to know whether there is a time Nick will have priority after Amy activates the Svyelunite temple, but before Metamorphose resolves. In order for Metamorphose to resolve, everyone needs to pass priority in a row while it is the top object on the stack, without taking any game actions. Activating Svyelunite temple is an action, and therefore everyone would get priority after Amy sacrifices it, giving Nick an opportunity to cast Memory Lapse, just like he wants. The question that I asked the players was, are you familiar with mana bullying? If you are, you might recognize this as exactly the same phenomenon that allows that trick to work. It was fun surprise to have this well-known CEDH interaction organically come up in a 2-player format. For practice, let's close out by going through exactly what officially happens in the game step by step. First, Nick casts Metamorphose. For that to resolve, both he and Amy need to pass priority in a row. Anytime a player casts a spell or activates an ability, that player gets priority first. So, after casting Metamorphose, Nick would then pass priority. Then Amy would use her priority to activate Svyelunite Temple. It is possible to activate a mana ability at some time when you do not have priority, but nothing is asking Amy for a mana payment here, so that is not applicable to this scenario. Another unique thing about mana abilities is that they resolve right away without using the stack. Players do not get priority to respond to them. After the Svyelunite Temple ability resolves, Amy will get priority first. Even though this is a mana ability, because Amy activated it using priority, this rule still applies. If Amy passes, then both players have not passed priority in succession, even though both players did pass priority the last time they had it. Thus, Nick will get priority. This is his opportunity to cast Memory Lapse. After that, both players will probably pass priority in a row, then the Memory Lapse will resolve, moving Metamorphose to the top of Nick's library. After that, there will be nothing on the stack. After a spell resolves, the active player, Amy in this example, will get priority. Phew. Imagine going through all of that every time players want to cast a spell. It's a good thing Magic has conventions and shortcuts that streamline this process significantly. That's all I have for you today. How did you do? Join me again next time for another daily ruling. Until then, I hope you have a great day.